it came out that you like the movie Battlefield Earth more than Godfather.
That's not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so sick of this.
You're parsing the argument, but in essence, that's what you're saying. You would rather watch Battlefield Earth than The Godfather.
Yeah, but that's a stupid. No, but the whole thing is that I'm so sick of. This is one of the reasons I was like, oh god, I'm gonna hate this because I knew.
That's why. But honestly, it's based on things like that I don't think you should be hosting a film.
But it's stupid because because I made my point, and it is a legitimate point that you don't like every single great movie, right? There's those critically acclaimed movies that you don't like. Now you do. Now you understand enjoying bad movies. There's a thing that we're a part of.
You're
You're
saying the novelty of it outweighs seeing The Godfather's good movie aspects.
I didn't understand. I didn't like the first Godfather. I liked it enough to watch the second one, which I did enjoy. So it's not like a pure crap movie to me. It just wasn't for me. I like bad movies, which are camp and fun. He understands liking bad movies. He loves The Room. So I'm sure there's like other critically acclaimed movies that he doesn't like that he'd like. I'd rather watch The Room than the.
So you think if. Yeah, you would pick Battlefield Earth to win the Oscar over Godfather.
No, because Battlefield Earth is a shit movie, and I know that. It's a crappy movie that's fun to watch. I watched it with the first time I watched it with my dad, and we both cracked up and made fun of it together.
Right.
So I had a good experience with watching them. I haven't seen the movie for like 6 or 7 years.
I'm not going to argue with any of his logic. But he shouldn't argue with my statement saying you would prefer to watch Battlefield Earth over The Godfather.
But the statement is made to make me sound like an idiot.
But it's true. Is it not true?
You're saying it's true that he's an idiot?
It's
I'm
out
not
of context.
saying he's an idiot.
It's taken out of context to make me sound stupid, is what I'm saying. That's why I don't like that he brings it up.
Right.
I think it's perfectly in context. It's a true statement.
I just explained. Because you know it's a true statement that I would rather watch that, but it's also I explained it, so it's not really like a legit point because it applies to you too with other stuff.
Again, I'm saying facts.
Yes, but it's a fact it's worded in a way to make me sound more stupid than I am.
Do you think Josh specifically does this to you only?
Especially because I just had this excited argument with him right now because he likes to get a response out of me.
Right.
I don't do this to Carl only. Carl's the only one that reacts in this manner.
He doesn't just do it to me. He does it to me, and he also does it to Alex, mostly because he likes to get reactions. We're people that would react to it.
I do
Alex
it to everybody.
You don't do it as much to everybody.
I do it to everybody. You guys, it becomes more of a thing because certain people react to it more. That's the only thing. Like, I give Austin shit, and it rolls off his back, and we don't bring it up again because it just rolls off his back. But then I'll say something to you, and then it becomes an ordeal. So all of a sudden, you feel as if, we're only talking about all the shit
I think
that you're giving me.
he rewrites history to make himself sound better than he is.
That's what you think?
Yes.
You've said this before,
because I think he changes stuff in his mind to go no, I'm not like that. I've treated everybody
to justify.
This is a guy that self-admittedly says he doesn't have a memory past 30 seconds. So this is a fiction too.
I've heard you say this in the past that he rewrites history a little bit. Why do you feel that way? Like you feel like he needs to justify him being an asshole?
Yeah. Okay, wow. This feels like last time I was on this show.
Here's the thing, and you know what? Let me just back up. Let me just back up because I realize it did get contentious because we're touching all of the touchstones that have created tension between Carl and I.
Yeah, I just brought you guys on the air. That's all I did.
And this is organically happening because obviously you're going to talk about our relationship. You know what I mean?
This is why I quit the Carl and Josh show for this
is why. And I can tell he's uncomfortable, and I don't fucking want that.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things about Carl I think are fucking amazing. I think you're an amazing improviser. I like watching you perform. You're an amazing, great improviser to coach. You fucking show up to every rehearsal. You work your ass off. You get better. You understand the notes. You know, there's a lot of things about you that are fucking awesome.
Right.
You're reliable. He's great. He's one of those guys in an improv team where no one walks out of the show going, Carl fucking rocked it. But people that know what's going on stage go, Carl made all of this shit happen. So, and I respect Carl in so many ways. Yeah. The only thing I think that's caused really consternation in our relationship is Carl has a hard time taking a joke. And he takes jokes.
Do you think that's
personally?
True?
I think that it's more for Austin attacks me like crazy, but I think Austin does it with. I can tell that he's joking around. I feel like Josh is more personal. I think Josh always. I don't think he hates me, and I don't hate him. But I always thought there was I don't 100% like this guy. I don't get this guy.
There's something
that's the way I feel.
When we disagree about things, and sometimes I feel like you're disagreeing out of hand. Like I think you're just disagreeing because you're contrarian. It doesn't make me feel good. It's like, oh come on, I got to deal with this. I got to dismantle this point of view now.
And that's why I think you have some resentment towards
well,
me.
I do have resentment towards that, but I can compartmentalize my relationship.
Josh, why do you feel that you need to correct his thoughts? If his thoughts are so skewed to you, like why do you feel the need?
Because I like consensus.
He likes everyone to be like, hey, I'm right all the time. If you don't agree with Josh all the time, there's something wrong with you.
No, because
I'm one of the people that I will speak out and give my opinion. And I've talked to other people who I'm not going to throw on the bus here, who have said, I disagree with Josh sometimes, but I don't want to argue with him because it just gets thrown back in my face.
See, here's the thing that people misunderstand when I hold subjective views versus objective views.
Right.
And I will speak about my subjective views in absolutes because they are true to me. And so people go, oh, he doesn't leave room for anyone else in the conversation.
Because you attack the person if they disagree with you.
I disagree
Yes,
with
you
that.
do.
I disagree with that profoundly.
Okay, so anyway, you go into this room, you use your phone, you're jerking in this room. What's the door like? Is it like a thin door? Is there a space underneath the door on the floor? You know what I mean? Like,